Runenberg has landed. 1.1.0.4.s.d. That's a lot of numbers we got there. I'm not involved in the race, Sam. I'm gonna work my way through it a little bit. Hey, Finger, welcome. Looks like we have the Runenberg DLC installed. Let's see what this is all about. It happens. It happens. Ooh, all right. We need some UI scale changes. Hold on a second. Uh-oh. Oh, you can edit which melee weapons and magical weapons are available on your run. This way you will only loot weapons you want to play with. That's part of the customized thing. Is my UI scale down? Show me. No, the UI scale is up. Okay, so that screen in the upper right appears to not be affected by the UI scale. There's Runenberg, though. Wow, if these are going to be this close together, that's very close. But let's take a look at this. Those are the weapons you have unlocked for your run. For each category containing more than 4 weapons, you need a minimum of 4 selected. Okay. So, for instance, if we wanted no two-handed swords, we could uncheck that, and let's validate this. Yes. Okay. So you can now, with boundless mode, select only 1 weapon. Very nice. We won't bother doing that. Let's check to see if the Omen of Many Weapons still exists. You need to unlock Runenberg in the Orichalcum. Okay. Let's go unlock some stuff. Oh, hello. What do we have here? All right, we have break the Gildenberg seal. There we go. New race of dwarves. Very nice. That appears to be our light side. Do we have anything hidden? Oh, there are question marks here again. Interesting. Okay. And then over here on the other side of things, we have old metals, 1 of 3. I wonder if we're going to have enough tainted essence. Yeah, I may not. We'll have to see. Okay, War Shield. We got gauntlets. Our first look at gauntlets. We got cannons. So we got stone metals. Currently it shows... we got Forge Mastery. For the first attack of each turn, plus 50% perk damage, plus 100% reliability. I will say that perk damage is curious, because now it kind of implies that it improves perks, which is not what it does. Then we have Shower of Blows. Whenever an enemy is hit, plus 5 damage, minus 3 accuracy. Missing an enemy resets the modifier. Interesting. Then we have Collateral Damage. We were looking at that one before. This is when you miss, a random adjacent gets hit. Then we have Fear of Death. Whenever an enemy is hit, plus 5% critical, landing a critical hit resets this. Ooh. Interesting. Don't Move. Every 8 enemies hit, the next attack is undodgeable and minus 10 movement. Curious. The Smith's Anvil. Every 3 enemies killed, 2 resistance up to 50%. Okay, so a little bit of a block or defensive type of thing. And then Like a Shark. When attacking a wounded enemy, the attack gets 100% reliability. Oh, good. Then old metals, we have Head-On, Organic Armor, Blink, Explosive. Ooh, I didn't think about how Blink is going to be a new warp stone for the trinket slot. Prox Shot, Bully, Epidemic, Crit Master. I didn't think about Prox Shot either. That's nice. Then we have Specialist. Now wait. Ooh, Specialist you can take on and off. Ooh, has it changed at all? 50% damage, plus 1 use to skills. Okay, so it doesn't look like it's changed anything. We do have Big Game Hunter showing up. Oh no, my movement, it's very sick. Don't panic. Blessing Night Owl. All right. And then we have Berserk, Boom, Mana Collector, Sheer Power, Hex. We're going to have to wait to see if any of these have changed, but we'll pay attention to it in there. All right. Then we have the second level of stone metals. We have Metal of Earthquake Strike. Every 6 enemies hit, apply stun 100% to all adjacent enemies. Ooh, fun for stun builds, I think. Medal of Against the Wall. Whenever a hero is adjacent to a building or defense obstacle, plus 10% damage increased by 2 for each level of the hero. Interesting. Stoneheart. Every 4 enemies killed, plus 6 block up to 30. Every 15 missing armor, plus 3% damage up to 60 at the start of the hero's turn. So using your armor generates more damage. All of these seem to have a minus 10% damage rider as a side note. Condensed Hate. Every 8 times a hero is hit, the next attack is undodgeable, armor piercing, and 200% stun. And then Medal of Mood Swings. On even numbers nights, plus 3 movement. On odd number nights, plus 2 AP. That doesn't seem to have a downside. That looks quite good. Okay, we have Unlocked Dwarven Craftsman. And then we have Stout Beer, Amber Beer, and Pilsner Beer. And we do have some unlocks still to do. All right. Well, I guess it's time for us to go do our first run in Runenberg, isn't it? Why are you Glenwalding me, game? All right, let's see. So the omens of many things are still here. I see 3 omens we have yet to unlock. So let's get this party started. We'll go Advanced Training. We'll go Omen of Dexterity. We're gonna go for Engineering and Siege. Let's make sure they haven't changed. Nope, they look the same. We don't know if Corpse Logic has changed, but we'll find out the hard way on that one. And why not a little violence to round things out. All right. And I was thinking we'll go on APOC 3. I think that's very reasonable. I'm not worried about APOC 3. Let's do it. I am not racing for like world first APOC 6 or anything like that. Someone else can have it. All right, one big wave coming from here. The new map has arrived. The mist starts pretty close on this map, it looks like. Not for our first run. Not for our first run. Okay, so here is our dwarf. This one right here. We have Gore Varlina. They are a wizard, foresighted, and unstable. Not a bad combination with the druid staff. They have the perk. They're a jolly drinker. Whenever a potion is used, gain 2 movement. Ooh, I like that. Thickness plus 9%. Wait, for every 9% damage, 4% resistance. Interesting. Hard as a rock. Whenever an enemy is killed, gain 1 block. Emergency tunnel, teleport, and then Heart of the Party. Every 200 damage inflicted, excluding overkill damage to enemies, plus 3 armor for 2 turns to all heroes. Ooh, to all heroes. So let's make everyone a little chunkier. I'm not seeing anything else of big change. We were curious about this. So your normal heroes have a min of 3 movement and 17. It's 3 and 17. So despite the dwarf having less movement, they do not have a different min or max. And then here is Toss Me. Use an ally within range 2 to fly into the fray. Costs 5 health. And what do we have for weapons? We have a great axe, a rifle, and a druid staff. What is the buff icon that the hero has? Tossable Fellow. That is the one that bestows that. Let's check out our other heroes though. I guess we still have to build a plan here. We're looking like we go multi-hit or stunner here. We do have mana collector, so we might do that. We're lacking... Do we have... Oh, we might have momentum. No, we're lacking boom for momentum. Okay, let's come back to them. Let's... oh, we have 2 dwarves. Do we? Yes. Because also Varar Undira is our other one. They're an escaped slave, a savage with orc blood. And they have Jolly Drinker again. They have Carnage. What is Carnage? Whenever at least 5 enemies are hit with a single attack, restore 1 movement and 5. Brian, thank you for the resub. Okay. So big AoEs. Then we have disable body slot for 2 AP. You're next. Every 2 enemies hit, minus 12% resistance to a random enemy within range 6. Interesting. Doesn't seem that useful. And then Warcry. Every 20 missing armor or health, plus 1 damage to all heroes at the start of your next turn. So you could probably have a blood mage that had very low health and then regened it. We're once again lacking for boom, or for momentum here. So let's see. So let's put the druid staff on you for now. You're looking like we could go poison with you. Well, but I don't love poison without that. Let's see what our last person is. We have Tannic. Tannic appears to be a regular human. They are methodical and precise, which we like. And they have... Let's start doing some builds. So we could go with like a stun build. Stun sadist build. Doesn't seem bad. We have blood mage potential here. How good does it look? First dwarf perk has for physical damage. Wait, did I see? I didn't see anything for physical damage. Zakar, yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. Carnage seems kind of bonkers. Where was that one? Yeah, Carnage seems very good. Whenever at least 5 enemies are hit. Yeah, Carnage seems like you could do some crazy stuff. Yeah, and in fact, it looks really good for... Maybe we try and do a momentum hero over here. Is it ironic that I'm going to make a dwarf a momentum hero? We'll try it out with Carnage, because it's whenever at least 5 enemies are hit with a single attack. Oh, that's a little hard to make work with momentum, isn't it? Yeah, so only dwarves have that. So let's see. So I think you're going to be a multi-hit hero. I think we are going multi-hit on Gorvalina, just so we have one. Yes, I suppose propagation does work. Then I was gonna say your momentum, but I don't think we can make it work without inertia. So instead, I might go XP with this hero. Just get us some higher level heroes. And then Tannic is, I think I'm gonna go a stun build. And not go a poison build. Yeah, that's fine. So let's see, what else do we like here? Then here we'll go flex and no proc shot. We can go bully. And then here we'll grab hex and we will grab big game hunter. Then for our multi-hit hero, we're going to go First Blood. We're going to go Glass Cannon. We're going to go Quick Reload. Do we care about Jolly Drinker? I don't think so. Thickness doesn't seem that interesting. We'll grab Heart of the Party, because I think that could be interesting. We'll grab Mana Collector, and we'll grab Legendary Assassin. Emergency Tunnel. Emergency Tunnel is interesting. I want to take it just because it's new. We'll grab Lone Wolf, and we get one more. Might just be nimbleness. We do have magic fuel and mana growth, though. What would I give up? Maybe we don't take emergency tunnel this time. All right, we'll do something like that. So we've got everybody planned out except for you. We'll go for some early game stuff here. 1, 2, 4. Then we could go back for look at my muscles, but I don't think we will. I think we're going to replace this hero before we get too far. Hey, Black Snow. It is. You have to resist the temptation. So Blessing, buff applied by this hero. So Blessing plus Warcry could be an interesting build, but we'll figure this hero out a little later. I think it's time for us to get into the excitement. Are we gonna farm corpses? How bad do we think this first night's gonna be? The map looks great though. All right, let's do the thing. Let's see if we're in for a rude awakening. Ooh, an elite bat. Right off the cuff. Okay. I think I'm going to slow some folks down. Let's see here. You're going to make it... Oh, this is such an awkward place. And also, this dwarf really doesn't have a lot of movement right off the bat. Neither does this one, to be honest. Let's see. I can't... Can I get a shot off at that? No, I can't. All right. Yeah, the dwarf starting low movement is going to be interesting. I think we get you here. Well, you have 2 movement, right? So we can't dive in, unfortunately. Is that your skill? No, that's not your skill range. That's just that we need more help. So we don't need you to take too many hits. All right. So if I move forward 2, can I get this? And then if we do this... Oh, it's going to be awkward getting this this guy going. But we want to... Yeah, we got a good crowd going today, and we've only just begun. We have only just begun. All right, let's see. So you... I think we can move you back as well. We do have this poison runestone. We should look at these. 25 damage, 250 poison. That's fairly substantial. This bat is going to move to here, and then it's going to move to here. So you have spare action points. So we'll start whittling it down. Oh, we should toss someone at some point, right? Next turn we'll do some tossing. Should we do some tossing now? So we have 10 block. Let's toss you. I gotta toss a dwarf. Okay, cool. Dwarf tossed. My dreams are realities. We can keep whittling this guy down. Oh, and in fact, that moves him 1, and then we can kill him there for the corpse pile. All right, that looks good to me. Now, I think this dwarf is going to be absolutely fine. Yep. Yep, okay. Confirmed. This house is in an awkward position for sure. Okay. Okay, so someone else needs to move in. Wait, where's my throw? Within range 2. Okay, so if I do that, now I have the throw. That is kind of fun. I do like that. Let's see. This only has 100. We don't really want to do that quite yet, I don't think. Okay, we'll do that, and then we'll, let's see. Yeah, we'll let folks come in, and we'll start to get to work. Yes, dwarves can definitely toss each other. So let's see, do we need... We may need to get some blocking going over here. The axe is so awkward to work with early on. Yeah, that's tough. All right. Certainly are a couple maps on this. They've breached the walls, everyone panic. That's the idea. These walls don't have a lot of wallness to them, do they? I was curious if that was going to propagate to here. I definitely killed a few more with that bees than I necessarily wanted to, but... Let's move to here. Get that going. We could. Nah, we don't need to do that. All right. We do have folks sneaking around this way, though. Until we can tear down some walls, there's some awkwardness going on here. But the dwarves are a hardy people. That's for sure. Let's see, if you work on that guy. Get rid of you. All right, what else do we need to do here? I think we're good. Just keep concentrating the baddies. Nothing fun. No funny business going on here. We should probably pop this runestone maybe next turn. Curious what that's gonna look like. This house and the shop positioning also not my favorite. Yeah, all in due time. But yeah, I hear you, Bane. I hear ya. Let's see. Do we? Let's do we try out this now? I mean we got to try out a runestone, right? Okay, I mean it's perhaps a little bit overkill for our purposes, but can you get a shot off with this guy? You can't. I think you're gonna come around this way and just do that, and then are we gonna... Ooh, I didn't realize Gorvalina's wizard is really hitting us hard. That's a lot of missing mana, but we'll go for that. I'm at peace with that. The runestones do some work, for sure. Certainly not going to be a no panic night. Let the record show. I don't think we're going to find a better way to get rid of all those. I'm digging the I'm digging this though. I think this is a really cool. This 4 ruin is super awkward, but this I like the map design so far. This guy is on a bit of a vision quest. We could, wow, yeah, those just obliterate everyone. It's not to be underestimated, but the dwarves are so freaking tanky. I kind of dig it. We could end up killing our friend out here. Do that. I think I will Berserker Rage this time. I was finding that I wasn't quite doing the damage that I wanted to do there. Okay, let's see. We're not gonna have any propagate issues now, so we can do this. And then no one else can come around this side, so I think we have to... We have to do that, and then I guess that's all we get. Slightly disappointing. I guess we can get you that way. All right. The right side is definitely struggling a tiny bit, but I don't think our house is in any jeopardy of being lost. It's just it's going to create a little bit of panic. A wee touch of panic. Let's see. There's, oh man, the lack of mobility is real. Now wait a second. But what I can do is I can toss you here, and then that doesn't use any of your movement. Okay, I like the tossing strats. We'll kill you that way. So far, so good. How far can you throw them? It looks like the answer... I'll have to check it in a second, but it looks like 5 blocks, maybe? Let's see. So... You're almost out. We'll do that. Just to get you cleaned up. We're gonna overflow panic. That's basically a sure thing. You're not a... Alright, we'll leave you like that. And then we'll get you. And our wizard here is having a bad time, but that's okay. Okay. I don't think that's too bad. That would be interesting if it was affected by movement stat, but I have a feeling it is not. Okie doke. This guy over here. He's not doing anything this turn, though, so we're not super worried about him. I can't help but feel like we peaked a little early on Gorvalina with her low mana. It's a bit of a shame. This isn't even a guaranteed kill. I guess you have to stay over here and block this, and then you will... Guess you'll block this. That guy's gonna go ahead, but that's just life. And we'll do that, and then... Oh wait, you have some punching you can do. Okay. Good punchery. Alright, we're gonna try to not have things go any further than this in terms of panic. If we can manage. Yeah, I know. Don't hip shot the dodgy dude. I am aware. If I move to here, can I get a... I can get one more. Nice. Okay. Not going to complain about that. Then you... If I get rid of this guy, we can move you forward. So I think I will do that. And then we'll just armor up here and start punching. All right. So I said panic was going to stop there. I was wrong. But at least no more structure damage. We won't lose any of our ruins. This great axe user is 100%. Okay, so I wanted to do this. That is fun. That is fun. It's got a nice snappy animation to it too. Hi, how are you doing? I see DLC, which means I know what you're saying, and yes, I'm excited too. Let's see. All right, I think we did a pretty good job concentrating our corpses, if nothing else. Let's see if anything has changed in terms of corpse generation. Famous last words. Okay. Yeah, like I said, Varundira with her two-handed axe did some work. Okay, looks like we're gonna be eaten well tonight. Oh. You start with an inn on this map. How interesting. How interesting indeed. And a gold mine. I didn't look at that too closely before, but that's interesting. So we got 3 mountains. So we are indeed going to be eating well. We currently have 2 houses, both of which I want to move. Let's do our level ups first before anything else. Okay, so you're an XP hero, so let's get some XP gain going. Nice. If that's all we get out of that, I'm happy with it. You know, it's interesting, Bane. We're still on night 1, so I don't want to speak too soon. I'm not sure. I'm getting a lot of different vibes from it. All right, and then we'll grab mana growth. And let me grab defensive training, so the ballistas that we make, because I think we're going to make a fair number of ballistas this first night. Now, we have to map out a little bit of where our stuff is going to go. I think I'm gonna destroy a bunch of things to rebuild. Yep, call me crazy, but I need to see the way the map lays out here. 3 ruins are gone too. Sorry, 3 ruins. See if I get punished for that. Okay, now I think I can do house, cash flow, house. Now, I guess we have to keep one of these for tonight. I mean, I could be greedy. Who, me? Greedy? What? Let's do Tanic's level up. What did I say Tanic was going to be? Oh, yeah, Stunner. You can't say no to a multi-hit, though, can you? Take some skill range. Take damage over crit in this particular case. Take the resistance reduction. We'll take stun and XP. Yes, there is indeed an elite corpse. That's why I need to do one more upgrade. I was just talking about how I was going to do that because I want to move these houses. So I think I'm going to spend the money to destroy that house and then upgrade it here to get the elite corpse. Now, hopefully the reroll bug is fixed because I definitely didn't do myself any favors with that. Okay, it does look like it is. Let's see. I think I'm going to roll again. We'll take a wand. That's a good weapon. Let's get our multi-hitter. Multi-hitting. Well, isolation is good. So it used to be that after if you destroyed a building or a corpse or anything like that, and then you re-rolled your items, you would get the same item pairing over and over again. So that's the bug that I am referring to. It's been in the game forever. All right, I was hoping we would see more crit than we got there, but that's okay. Minus 1% damage is a little bit of a spicy one. Do we need quick reload? Maybe we don't need quick reload, and we can do that instead. We can just do mana growth, which will help Gorvalina a bit. And then we have no damage mod right now. I think it's probably better for us to pick up magic fuel and get that up a little bit. Okay, so we've built most of our houses. We do have... It's a little tough doing. We also have to destroy all these walls. Walls just get in the way, after all. I think the inn I'm also going to destroy. It seems like it's in the way, and I don't think I'm going to need people for a minute here. That might be hubris, but... yeah, I don't think I want one right now. And then I think I will demolish this last house. And where are we going to tuck it? I think we'll tuck it here. There we go. Just to clean things up. Is there anything new in the human perk column you have? There's no human perk column, I don't think. Is there? Oh, there is a human perk column. Oh, cheer and nimbleness are now human perks. Oh, as is inertia. Oh, good call. Good eye. Oh, I didn't realize that there was a human perk column as well. So cheer is trash. But yeah, we're going to have to figure out where those things are. Very interesting. Hey, Stefan, welcome on in. Yeah, that's curious, actually. Okay, so let's see what we can get for weapons here. The silver sledge is expensive, but but maybe good for business. I think I want this regardless. We'll just get that and that, and then I think we have enough to make things work. So our stunner now will have some really nice weapons. Our multi-hit hero has those two, and then obviously the classic combination is rifle axe. Dwarves can't build up momentum. Their legs are too short. Hey, don't know if that was a follow or what that was, but or it looks like it was a sub on YouTube. Thank you very much. All right, so let's see. So we'll put you over here. We'll put you over here, and we'll put you here, and then show me ballistas. This is probably not. That's probably just going to be generating panic. Okay, and then you're actually stronger than you. So let's swap those two. Well, the axe doesn't make sense over there. I think we can put you in the middle and do that, but I think we're going to be just fine. All right, anything else to destroy? Doesn't look like it. Let's get this going. Toss dwarves for momentum. Does toss have a momentum? No momentum modifier. It does not. It's a maneuver, so yeah. Tossing dwarves is a great way to build momentum, but you need 2 heroes in the local vicinity. All right, let's get this party going. Press forward, as it were. All right, it is time for night number 2 of our first Runenberg exploration. Hey, field team leader, welcome on in. All right, I'm feeling, now that all the walls are gone, I'm feeling a lot more reasonably set here. Can I get you? No, I'm a little off. That's fine. I'll get that next turn. I am going to have you come over here and do this, though. Just soften some folks up. We did put both our dwarves on this side. I could come in here. Now, this one is a disruptive flames, undodgeable 500 damage attack. So I got respect for that. Okay. Our dwarves over here are going to have a little bit of a hard time, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. It does indeed consume HP. It is unblockable. It does not come out of armor. Okay, just kind of softening some folks up over here. Now I wanted to get this sorted. Okay, we'll just move back. Yeah, Tannic's going to be a little bit on their own, it would seem. Yeah, Zeppelin, of course. Yeah, I'm pretty jazzed about it. Let's see. So, okay, so this is just hilarious. With 2 dwarves, you can do like a leapfrog thing, right? So like you can do that. Now, can I undo that? Does it actually restore my HP? 127, 132. So, okay, so to demonstrate this, we can go leapfrog. Wait, you're a leap. Why can't you get tossed? That's weird. Oh, because it's within 2 tiles. Okay, so we could do like a little leapfrog to here type of thing. It's 8 knights. So yeah, so we could do boom, boom, so on and so forth. But you can only do 1 toss per turn. So you got to be a little judicious. I'm a little disappointed there aren't more tosses to be had. I was excited about full cross map tossing. All right, you need to settle yourself down. You're all good here. Leapfrog for momentum? Exactly. More tosses. More tosses. Okay, all good. All good there. Then... if I move one more, no, I can't do that. All right. We'll just chill on that. I think we got everything we need here for our wand user to be able to... well, it's going to be a little closer than I wanted it to be. I wanted to soften this guy up a little bit, just because I think he gets killed by the ballista, but we'll have to wait and see. Two-handed axe rifle. Yeah, we ran out of money just a tiny bit. I'm not gonna lie. This also feels like more than I can necessarily kill in due course. Should have used that first. Okay, we got to move you, and then we can do that. And then if I move you forward one, toss me. Let's see, what do we have for you? We already used your axe boomerang. Do you have an AP left? You don't. All right, we may just leave the last one then. I guess that's life. All right. Does look like we'll take a little bit of panic, but that's okay. I was hoping for the what I was hoping for in the DLC is higher APOC difficulties. I think that will probably come with time, but I understand why it's not something they've already done. Okay, get you guys out of the way, and then I guess we'll just take that guy out. Yeah, we're not going to get everything all at once, and they had a vision for how they wanted to roll things out, and I appreciate that they came up with some novel stuff. I like what they're laying down. Oh, disappointing on that one. Okay, we'll get you like that, and then... see, we already did Varunda's shenanigans, so... do I have enough to... I don't have enough for a toss, unfortunately. We're not spending our mana any other way here, so probably should have done that sooner. I could transfer to get the toss, but I don't think that moves the needle for us. All right. All right, we're in the clear, though. I've looked at it very briefly, Stefan, and as is always the case, I would love to play the RimWorld DLC. It just did not perform the way that I wanted it to on the channel. So it's a little tough for me to choose to play it, unfortunately, because there's so many. I think the short version is there's so many wonderful RimWorld streamers that, you know, there's a lot of competition in that space. Let's see. So I think I want to kill this crowd over here. We have a really nice 6-pack for doing that too. We're definitely going to take some panic here. But that's okay. The clustering of mobs on this side is really nice. Like the way that this divide creates 2 lines of enemies is actually pretty. I think it makes this side here the easiest side. Although the structure of having these 3 nodules that are out there creating panic is a little funky. Okay, not bad. Give this guy a transfer. See if we can get there. Okay. Good job. So, yeah, so they mentioned that a side was randomly generated. I don't know which one, because I don't think it's this one. Every piece of source material that I've seen has exactly the same side. Has this side being exactly the same. So, yeah, so I'm very curious. Gosh. The lack of movement on Dwarf's early game is not, it's not nothing. But we live to fight another day. So I guess that leads to the question, do you ever feel less enthusiastic sometimes about the games you're playing while streaming? I mean, sure. Yeah, they're games that I like more and less. They're games that cause me more frustration or less frustration. Let's see. How do we do on mountains? We did really well on mountains. Love to see that. Yeah, I mean, I think my enthusiasm around games in general always ebbs and flows. You know, it's hard to remain enthusiastic about a game all of the time. Like, for instance, maybe like a couple weeks ago, I was really feeling a little down on Darkest Dungeon. We had lost some heroes. It was feeling, you know, a little punishing and unfortunate. And, you know, I was just like tired of some of the headwinds we were running into there. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to spend pretty aggressively here so we can get this out of the way. And we can get our Ballista-Palooza a little more ready and raring to go. Because this is the night where our heroes need to come online a little bit. Hey, Dram! I think everyone is good. It's good to have everyone. Great to see a good crowd on YouTube and a good crowd on Twitch. Glad to have everyone here. As per usual. Let's see. So you're our XP person. So we're just going to take that on you. And we'll also take Magic Field just for some extra damage. We could grab Runic Gift also, but... Let's see. And then were you the one that picked up a multi-hit? No, you were not. You were the one who picked up basically just XP. And we'll try and continue that trend. Take some physical and nice XP gain. Good. That'll set us up well for the future. Teach you somewhere. Teach you to actually watch. All right. Contamination. Excellent. Excellent get. Good for business. Big skill range helps out a lot. Take the crit, but I'm not pleased with it. On a stun hero, I wasn't really looking for that. Let's see. You have 155 HP, but you are a dwarf, so I think we can afford Glass Cannon. We may need to pick up a little more HP, but take a bit of XP gain. It's not really what I wanted, but that was a pretty lackluster level up for Gorvalina. And we might need... I think we need to get a mana well going. So I'm going to tuck one in here. So we have a little more going on there. A gauntlet has entered the chat. Oh, so cool. This is our first new weapon we're seeing. Oh, a lot of beer. A lot of beer for sale. So let's see. So Gauntlet, now we need to look at it. So Gauntlet has a 1.5x opportunism. That's it's a lot of damage, but the base damage on the secondary hits looks like a 50% mod, maybe slightly more, maybe like minus 40%. 2 mana on the propagate attack. Little disappointed to see that. Also, very small propagate, only 3 with a 90% armor mod. And then a 3x inaccurate on that. We had those pretty much dead to rights. 6 mana. Gauntlet seems like it's going to be hard to use. But maybe we'll pick it up just because, you know, science requires sciencing. Dear hand crossbows, where ya at? Do I want to roll again? Yes, I think I do. Oh, there's a cannon. The wooden cannon, specifically. Oh, we're going to have to do 1,000 AP on each of these new weapons. Okay, so Cannonball is 2 AP. 91 to 150, 3 to 7 range. Then we have Rocket Jump, which is a maneuver with vision. Nice, so it's in the Stunning Entrance family. And it only costs movement. Ooh, there's a bit of a bug there. You see that? The background is clipping over the name for Cannonball. Is that happening for everything? Yeah, it is. Okay. I got a bit of a Y-axis issue there. Or Z-axis, excuse me. Then we have Mortar for some stunnery. And then we have Armageddon, 3x multi-hit for 5, for 4 mana. It is the first 3 AP ability. I knew it. I mean, can we say no? I feel like we kind of need to play with the cannon. And then let's look at the details of Overheat. Okay, whenever the cannon skill is cast, +1 heat for each action point spent and mana base cost. Okay, so that means that this is 7 heat just for using Armageddon. Whenever heat reaches 7, so aka you used Armageddon, cannon skill gets +4 health cost, increases by 6 for each action point and mana of the base cost, and a Fire Blast is automatically cost. At the end of the hero's turn, -5 heat. Heat resets each morning. Okay, so our XP hero, who is currently you, Verunda, is going Gauntlet Cannon. I'm not saying it's a good combo, but we're doing it. We're doing it nonetheless. And yeah, I guess it's time for us to go. We're gonna do a bit of pruning of corpses here. Yes, Bane. We'll have to put that on our list. All right. So let's see how spicy this is. Do we really care about this 3 ruin? I don't think we do. Yeah, we're not gonna salvage a 3 ruin. We'll leave these here just because I don't think they're gonna get in the way. Our Varunda being low HP is a little bit spicy, but all right, night number 3. Here we go. That was quite a lot of text. It was certainly accentuated by the fact that I play on high UI scale, so you know, gotta cut them a little bit of slack. Now it does appear that the runestones regen as different types every time, which is exciting. It's interesting to see that they can change. I think it's time for our inaugural cannon shot. No, we'll save it for, let's blow this up. Whew. All right, it's got a good feel to it, that's for sure. So since this only costs mana, or only costs movement, just do that. I like the rocket shot. Wow, we only have 4 movement on this hero. Did the wooden cannon come with minus move? No, we just have very low movement. All right. I kind of really like rocket jump. Not that should come as a surprise to anyone, but oh yeah, how many uses do we have on these abilities? So rocket jump we have 2 of, cannonball we have 3 of, we have 2 mortars, and we have Armageddon once. But a guaranteed overheat. Now let's look at our hero. Now our hero should have 4 heat and 6 geo reservoir needed for the next attack. So every 6 enemies hit with a gauntlet skill, the next gauntlet skill. Okay, so you can't use geo reservoir on anything else. All right. Harpies. I love that. I do like that. So night number 3, the harpies come. Okay, but they don't travel through. Ooh, also I just noticed. Check this out. Right here next to this harpy, I didn't notice the dwarf statues in there. That's very curious. Very curious indeed. Okay, the harpies aren't too much of a concern right now. There's a lot of mobility tucked away in the cannon. Now let's see. Let's test this out. We don't actually have to cast it, but if I actually, it's a bad turn. It's a bad turn for testing this. I want to see if I put this down here. Yeah, okay, so it puts a multi-hit on both, and when I right-click, they both go away. This is something that we were talking about extensively in the in the YouTube comments, because it was pretty confusing the way that worked. At least to me. Yeah, well, we are under Gildenberg right now. So now, do the harpies have new abilities? Okay, so they can reduce our stuff. So we need to pay attention to that. So let's see. So gauntlet. Okay, so the gauntlet is a really bad dwarf weapon. I know that sounds weird to say, but so I'm going to do a bit of a swap here. Hold on. Gorvalina, you can get tossed. There we go. We'll toss you. So let's see. So if I do that there. We sadly did not get the stun on this guy. But, oh, we didn't make it. Gorvelina, can you, how far back do you have to go to help out there? All right. Didn't love that I had to do that, but well, let's see. We can do that, and then we'll just like boop, boop, boop. Do I have any? I don't have any more movement. So this is basically, actually, I don't even know that I need to do that because I think I just have. It's a cool looking skill. Oh, and I'm one movement off. What do we got? Shockwave. So we're at Geo Reservoir 4 now. But we're out of juice before we got quite everything done that we needed to. Kennen has some skills that look like skills Tristana from League of Legends. I wonder if they got inspired from there. That's an interesting question, certainly. We're taking a bit of damage here. So let's see. So I think we'll do something like that. Our heat is at a managed level, so we'll do that, I guess. I want to get in with the gauntlet, but Verundria is having a hard time. I'm gonna have to learn how to say all these dwarven names also. It's gonna be a battle, I think. Let's see, where do I want to put? I think I want to put one there and then just do that. Close. All right, so let's see. So you're all done. Hate that we still have to get both of those. If I... Yeah, we got too many over here that we need to take care of. I'm not going to be able to get all those. And how far do we have to walk this way to get this guy? So we have to walk to here? Yeah. So we got to go 3 movement that way, which means if we go 1 movement this way, we need to go 4 movement that other way. So we can do that, and then that. Okay. Not the cleanest thing in the world. And Verundira. Someday, maybe, I'll figure out the naming. Good density of mobs on this map, I will say. So you have Heat 1 still. Oh, now I can't get out. That's unfortunate. Yeah, and the fact that all of these abilities are so short range, very curious. Okay, so now we have Geo Reservoir, which means that I can do this. Okay. Wouldn't say that knocked my socks off, but how far is this Ripper coming in? Ooh, yeah, that's not good. All right, we're gonna have to do a transfer over to here. How far do we have to move to You don't have to move that far. So I could do like a this type of thing. You can't kind of jump over people. Let's toss that down there. Didn't quite get the harpy taken care of. And then unfortunately... How much do we think we're going to have to do to this guy? I kind of feel like 3 does it. 3 did not do it. Okay. We're fine, but the panic is going. Oh, you got a blood mage dwarf? I think that is a great combo. Sam. You talk about the potential of blood mage with cannon. I wonder if you could pair that up with melee to recoup. Yeah, I think you would have to, for sure. Gosh, I mean, I think I'm taking a lot of... How do we only have 3? Oh, it's because of our injuries that we only have 3. I don't think I can afford to... God, the cannon is somewhat limiting, I will say. And that skill is very expensive for what you get out of it, for sure. All right, let's see. So, stunning entrance. Do we... I don't think we get there with stunning entrance. So maybe we like stunning entrance to here just because we can land it. And then if I soften someone up over here, like you... Get the other contagion going here, maybe. Okay. So we set up some good potential. Oh, the stun didn't land here. That's a shame. Is contagion spreading to other contagion enemies? That seemed a little funky, the way that just played out. Huh. I'll need to pay more attention, but it certainly seemed like, oh, no, because it couldn't have gone here and it couldn't have gone here, so I expected it to go up and down, and then it didn't. But maybe I'm hallucinating. Let's tuck ourselves in. Ooh, I didn't get this Ripper. That's a mistake. Verandira might be in for a bad time. We'll see. Whoops. I was planning to use my wand hero to get that done. Okay, not too bad. Oh, we should debuff you first. Do we have a way to do that easily? I guess this attack is technically a debuff that does enable us to do more. It's not great though. Okay, that felt pretty good though. Oh, we can... For coolness factor. Exclusively for coolness factor. Okay. We're certainly not getting ahead of the game. Who still has stuff? You still have stuff? Then maybe we don't move you quite yet and we do some transfers. Or a transfer at least. How much mana do you have? You have enough. Let's do that, and then we can do just one of these. Does that explosive count as you killing them, though? That Ripper was so far from Narnia, and yet you didn't stop it. It's true. I really slacked pretty hard. So if I were going to try to describe the wave comp, so far so good on the DLC. So far so good. Feeling very interesting. At some point we need to proc an overheat here. But I guess it won't be today. I don't think I could have if I wanted to. But yeah, it's feeling good. There's a lot of interesting stuff afoot. Yeah, I'm excited for when we get into metals. Oh, yeah. The explosion from overheat. I don't think it tells us. I assume it counts as a kill, though. I wouldn't be too worried about that. Yeah, I think it would be quite shocking if it didn't. Let's see. Who needs kills? Okay. All right, well, we didn't get an F rank. Yeah, one thing I'm very curious about that I didn't know to pay attention to is now that we know that humans have their own tree, there's an interesting question of, do the metals provide any benefit from any of the race-specific benefits, I should say. So, like, now that we know that inertia is locked behind the human tree, can you get inertia from metals? Although, is inertia the right tier? Hold on, I need to check that. Yeah, inertia lives here. So it's a tier 4 and tier 5, but it is racial. F rank means we're not winning. I mean, you're not wrong. Okay. I like the heat mechanic, though. I think it's very interesting. Correct heat time, but can you get a medal for a skill that is tier 4, tier 5, and race specific? Like to give you an example, if I look at this hero here, right? We have the dwarven skill You're Next, which is every 2 enemies hit, reduce resistance of a nearby enemy. Is You're Next something that's available as a medal? I would suspect that it might not be, because it's race specific. All right, let's see. So we're gonna go, to no one's surprise, we're gonna go heavy in that direction. I think, which one did we build last? There was one of these that we built that we didn't have upgrade space for. There we go. I think we complete the ring today. Although there is a gap in our ring because reasons. There's a hole right here next to the last spell. Terrifying thought. I think I'll put one there and then we'll just chill. We have 4 workers left. That's going to be this one. I might go money this time. When there's ballistas at play... When there's ballistas to deploy... Yeah, we'll learn soon enough. We'll learn soon enough, I think. Okay, let's see. So, ooh, multi-hit for you. Are you gonna hang around? I really don't like the gauntlet so far. I don't think we're building it with the right, like, core concepts. But at the moment, the synergy between gauntlet and cannon is lackluster, to say the best. I do want to see how skill range. Oh yeah, we can just check here. So the cannon's abilities. Oh, rocket jump not range modifiable. Interesting. Also, what's going on with the layout on some of these is wrong. No, it's not. Actually, I think it's okay. Yeah, I can go back. I can certainly go back. Let's see. So, what is our long-term build for you? You're just kind of like a damage dealer XP generator, so I guess let's look for some XP. I think some skill range could be good. I'd also like some movement. Do we have any movement on offer? I'll take the movement point. Any movement point in a storm, but should have probably grabbed that accuracy. But let's see, our stunner, don't really care about that on you. Would love to see some increased stun here. Opportunism is good enough. And then a little bit of stun does help. Take some resistance reduction. And some damage. We can get Sadist and Runic Gift. That's good. If we ever find some medals, that will be very nice. And then our multi-hitter, I think, is the only person who hasn't picked up multi-hit. Crit power is good for you. We did say we wanted a little more HP. I will grab that HP just to offset the fact that we got 15 crit earlier. I'll take some damage. We were a little light on damage, but it was not the one that I was looking for. First Blood versus Lone Wolf. Everybody's going to be on their own this next round, so I'll grab that. And I guess I will grab that as well. We're going to put... I think I'm going to put the wand user, who hopefully is going to get a hand crossbow over there. Is this the danger zone? I love that all of the buildings came in really really damaged. Is a fun dynamic. I think I'm just going to destroy that though. Hand crossbow is good. Double cannons. Do we assume that heat affects both? Yeah, it does look that way, Bane. Let's see. Do you have anything to unlock getting multi-hit as a hero upgrade? I don't believe so. Having advanced training helps a lot. But I think you can get it initially. Ooh, those Ronin boots. These are nice and they're relatively cheap. So we'll grab that. The leather pants are nice, but I think they're too expensive. Do you want a level 2 cannon? I'm curious how double cannon works. So for science, we may do that. Like, do they both generate independent heat, or do they both generate the same heat? News at 11. Let's see. These pants are probably better than something that someone else has. We'll put those there. Now, dual cannons, is that going to hurt us? That might hurt us. I think I'm going to put you here so that we can reinforce you if needed. But we can do a bit more rolling. Level 3 hammer. How does that compare to the hammer we have currently? It's not a huge upgrade. I think it's really cool so far. I'm pretty pleased with how it's turning out so far. That focus ring is really nice. We'll grab that. What the wand that we have right now? This is a nice improvement over it. It's kind of a bit of a side grade. I mean, the extra range is nice, though. We'll do that. You can take that focus ring. You can take that focus ring. Raven's Queen's feathers go there. All right. There we go. Yes, there is beer. There are 3 different beers. Now, are these are consumables, right? Yes. So we have amber beer, which gives accuracy and minus damage. We have Pilsner beer, which... Oh, Pilsner beer is really nice. I actually... Oh, I didn't realize. Let's buy a Pilsner beer for you, because that's actually insane. 24% crit for only 15% crit power. That is off the charts good. And then let's rebuild a gold mine. There we go. And then I will... We probably don't need to destroy all these, but there's not much value to keeping them either. Let's see. You only have 4 movements still. I think you're going to be standing over here and doing that. You at least have 6 movement. Still not great. The dwarves' movement thing is really interesting. Maybe I'll grab a potion of speed. Just so that... I think I'll put it on Gorvalina. Now, there was a skill that helped out. Maybe we should be looking at Jolly Drinker. Whenever a potion is used, restore 2 movement. Maybe that's better than I think it is. Yeah, Doppel. I wanted to get going just as things started. Oh, hey, Nyes. Yeah, so resistance is just a straight damage reduction that happens. So decreases or increases, if negative, the incoming damage. So if you have 20% resistance, you will take 20% less damage. Resistance reduction is a mitigation of enemies who have resistance. So for instance, like Kindled have 70% resistance, and resistance reduction reduces that. Hopefully that helped. All right, we're gonna do some canon science. I wish you had some healing, but I guess we'll be okay. We'll probably be fine. Oh, we do have some mana to restore. I'll put that over there. All right, and now we go.